Hello, and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. Hey, what are you serving at the annual water conference, which starts in Rotorua today? Because of course the past year has seen the Havelock North water contamination scandal, as well as public outcry over water bottling by foreign companies. So yeah, that's the water management conference. I suppose everything has to have a conference, doesn't it? Are they serving water? That's what I'm asking. Or is it like the pie awards, where you go along expecting to eat pies and it's actually just a very nice dinner and no pies? I'm always sort of slightly... I like nice dinners, but I'm always slightly disappointed by the lack of pies there. Or is it like that wedding I went to once where there was no alcohol? That wasn't as fun as some other weddings that I've been to, that's for sure. Anyway, I've got some online safety advice for young teens, young people in general. This is yesterday's glennzb TV was very visual. There were a lot of pictures. Today it's mostly written down. I don't know if is that as good? I mean, I'll read it. Obviously, I'll read what's written down. I'm not expecting you to read it. God, no. Anyway, yeah, because I don't know if you've heard the story. Police are investigating an online predator who posed as a teenage girl to lure boys as young as 13 into sending nude selfies online. At least 2 boys sent nude photos back to this not girl. So my advice to young people is, it's quite simple. No, and it's really to young boys. No female wants to see you nude. Either pictures of you in real life. No woman has ever been interested in a nude man, I think. I mean, the Hemsworth brothers maybe. You know, Thor. But really, not really. It doesn't work the same way. Don't ever, if somebody's asking you for nude pictures, it's not a girl or a woman. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't fall for it. And who could blame them? Doing nothing can kill people. The lack of confidence to perform CPR is killing people. In Britain alone, it's costing 10,000 lives a year. Because people either don't know how to do CPR or they're just a bit self-conscious about it. I remember learning mouth-to-mouth resuscitation at school, and I got a few weird looks because me and my mate... you've got to make a tight seal with your mouth when you're doing it. And I don't know why we did that, but we decided to do that. I'm not talking about doing it on a dummy. I mean, you partnered up and you did it. Most other people pretended to do the tight seal. We actually did it. I mean, he wasn't even that good looking a guy. So that was... kind of a vague, sort of a weird glennzb TV today, I think. But at least we're one step closer to space. This is due to legislation laying the groundwork for the country's fledgling space industry. Because the space bill has passed its first reading in Parliament. I don't know what this bill's actually called. Usually when we find out what bills are actually called, they turn out to be something really boring. But let's hope that this is actually called the space bill. It's establishing a regulatory regime for space launches and the deployment of satellites, because we've got some companies that are looking at launching us into space. Apparently, there are lots of opportunities because of our clear night skies, and we've got better angles, apparently, for space launches than they do in some places in the world. How does that work? Because, to the best of my knowledge, the world is sort of round. I would have thought... like, isn't it the same distance to space for everyone? I should have paid more attention in physics. I was a disruptive influence in physics, and my physics teacher had to put people on the other side of the class for me because I was disrupting their work, apparently. And it was a bit an embarrassing situation where I was on one side of the class and everybody else was on the other side, which wasn't really practical because, you know, we had specific lab benches. And so it became quite difficult for those people to do their experiments because they were all crowded around a limited number of benches, and I had about 6 benches to myself. Yeah, school wasn't for me. I'm glennzb. Thanks so much for having me up your Periscope. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for the Thursday edition of glennzb TV.